Canada is officially back with the bullshit, with the fucking immigration stuff. I mean, right here, Ottawa extends express immigration entry to researchers and military applications. I mean, it's just a terrible move by Canada. Number one, everyone knows we have a fucking immigration problem, bro. Okay? You know, white people in Toronto are officially a minority now. 60% of Toronto is foreign, 40% is white. We're officially a minority, not in the country, but in the biggest cities in Brampton, Toronto, Ottawa. It's getting pretty fucked up. So we already know that. And I bring in all these fucking, what you would call top talent, foreign experts to our country. And this is what your guys' tax dollars going to, this fucking bullshit. And the really dumb part is, Canada, we have 50,000 homeless people right now. Around half of them have a mental illness, so we'll call it 25,000 homeless people that are able to work, that just can't find a job, that just can't buy a house, that just can't get on their feet. Why not give them these military jobs? You only have to pass grade 10 to be able to get into the military. But no, we're not going to help our Canadian citizens that are struggling and can genuinely get this job, hold this job down. We're not going to offer them this job. We're not going to tell them about this job. We're not going to say, hey, you guys should come here, work for the military. You'll get paid $50K a year. You'll get paid whatever. You can get a bunch of bonuses, But no, we're gonna give this to all the fucking immigrants that haven't worked for shit. And you bring up the idea that what does it say right here? The new strings are in addition. Medical doctors with at least 1 year of experience. I mean, so they're calling for foreigners with experience. Now, I don't think that's inherently bad. Well, I think it is terrible because, just the immigration, just need to shut that shit down. Completely close all borders, stop immigration at all. But the part I have a major problem with is, we saw, when was it? I think it was 2024, we saw 500,000 Indians, not immigrants, specifically Indian immigrants, so there's even more than this, come over on student visas. Right? That's completely legal. But then you get into the issue that 10,000 of those were verified as fake visas made by some random fucking Indian guy in a fucking shop. I don't know how the Canadian government can barely figure this shit out. Okay, it's so obvious. It's like a fake fucking ID. It's not that hard to figure out, okay? 10,000 of them were found to be fake. Not all the people that came here on their student visas have been deported. Like, not everyone on those fake student visas have been deported. There's still some in the country. The government has no clue where they are, no clue what they're doing. What the fuck? Like, I don't know what is wrong with our government. Like, our country is genuinely falling apart, And the point I was making with this 10,000 official fake documents, there's probably 10, 20,000 more that aren't officially fake, but they are fake. The government just doesn't know or just doesn't want to tell us because apparently we need these Indians and these other foreign immigrants. But the problem I was bringing up is 10,000 were fake there. How do we know that 20,000 aren't going to fake it here with their fucking foreign working doctor, medical degrees, all that bullshit? They could just easily fake that as they can with a student visa. So that's a huge problem. It's already bad enough that you're recruiting these immigrants that we do not want in our country, who have, it's questionable if they even have the degree, and if they do, they're the fuck is it? Medical degrees and everything else we need from India is very different from what we have in Canada. I mean, just look at the hygiene. You can tell there is a major difference between Indian hygiene and Canadian hygiene. It's the same with, hospitals. It's the same with a medical degree. It's the same with all of that stuff. So why would we even want them if their medical degree does not reach the Canadian medical degree standard? I mean, that's just a terrible move by the Canadian government. And lots of them, they're going to come here for the Canadian Armed Forces, right? And they're going to enlist. They're probably going to fail that shit on purpose. They're not going to get in. And now, what are they going to do? Work at fucking Tim Hortons for the rest of their lives. What does that bring into Canada? How is this top talent? We do not need that, okay? Tim Hortons is a job for those broke high schoolers, those broke college students. But no, you go to your local Tim Hortons and you see 99% of people there, and I'm not exaggerating. Usually you cannot find one high schooler, one college student. They're all immigrants, contributing nothing to our country. But apparently these are the people that we need. So, I don't know what the fuck Canada's doing. I mean, it's honestly terrible. Um, I mean, Carney's doing a shit job. I feel like if Pierre got elected, I think he would also be doing a shit job right now. I can't even lie. Like, no matter who you vote for in Canada right now, it seems, or at least last election, whoever got elected, I think Canada would be in a shit position right now. Everything, immigration, just the fucking, all this bullshit. Immigration, just the housing market, the fucking unemployment rates, the homelessness. It's so fucked up. Tariffs, you know, yeah, but honestly, there's nothing we can even do about it. That's the sad part. Nothing us as Canadian citizens, you can't do anything about it. It's kind of like you have to deal with it. It's not something you can do. Um, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, everyone says it. Like, Canadians are losing our culture, but like, people don't realize like the actual extent that we are losing our culture. Like, it's gone. Like our fucking language, like the English like French too. I mean, that's Canadian too. I mean, hockey. I mean, we're losing fucking everything, dude. Like, it's just there's so like immigration. It's like just the main problem in Canada. I mean, if you got that out of there, I think the housing markets would be better. I think the homelessness would be better. I think the unemployment rate would be better. I think, um, I think 90% of Canada's issues come from immigration. I think that other 10% is mainly just taxes, which when you think about it, taxes also are going to immigration still. So possibly not directly to immigration, but I mean, you can see the little like roads your tax money goes down. It goes to this organization, then that goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there, then it gets to the immigrants. So I mean, it's going to the immigrants. It's going to Israel. Um, yeah, Canada's fucked. That's really all I have to say, dude. But hopefully, I don't even know what to hope for, bro. Like, what can we do? I mean, nothing really. But I do believe there is a Canada First event. I know it's at Dundas Square. I think it's Saturday. I think it's the 24th. That'd be, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's February 24th, Dundas Square, 1 p.m. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Search it up on Twitter. Show up to that fucking Canada First event. Gonna be great. Gonna protest. Just meet lots of people that believe the same things as you, think the same as you. It's gonna be great. So I mean, that's all I have to say. So yeah, that's it.